Hello everybody, my name is Sinvicta and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. We're going to pick up right where we left off at the end of the last episode here, and now we're going for another boss kill with Tomerry. Tomerry is one of the tougher bosses we've seen, but I think that we can do it. As you see here, I've actually improved Team Hod, Team Rob, Team Maggie, Team Tanksock, and given them an assortment of different combat key pages and combat pages, I should say. I completely started from scratch and built a slash bleed deck for Hod, and this is basically because on this floor here, on Hod's floor, we have the abnormality that gives us the extra bleed. Whenever we apply a bleed, we get to apply extra bleeds. So that's what we're going to be trying to do here on Tomerry. Now, I have an idea, and this is something I've been tinkering around with, because Tomerry has two phases. We essentially, what we can do is we can win this first act with our main team, and then when Tomerry comes out, we'll send out a second team to deal with as much as possible, but they'll probably get wiped out, and then we'll send in the first team to mop them up. So that's the plan anyway, but we're going to be focusing on Hod a lot. And again, I did use I've got Daisy's deck here, Sinvicta's deck here, and then Hutz's deck here for Tanksock, going up against Act 1 for the Tomerry fight. So hopefully this works. Also, of course, if you hear in the background, I have muted the music somewhat, but I'm keeping the music from the game this time instead of using the FTL soundtrack. So hopefully it doesn't get content ID matched, but oh well. Away we go. All right. And we're off and running. Now we want to essentially, what we want to do here is try to mitigate as much damage as possible while still building our emotion level. So that way, when we're ready to mop up Tomerry, we'll have a higher emotion level instead of just going with the same team and then dying and then, like, you know, just having the fight reset and stuff. So let's see what they're doing here. What are they doing? 3 to 8. We want to make sure there's no one-sided attacks at all. So Rob will just direct clash with that. And then we also have a weight up here. This one's coming in after Tanksock. Tanksock can't do tailoring yet. We just need to make sure it's not a one-sided attack. That's all we got to do. So let's go. We could just go for going for bullseye and win that clash there. And Tanksock also, I gave him another. I did give him another dice, speed dice for Hutz's deck, so that's something I improved upon a little bit. But we have both of them going after Maggie. So 3 to 8. We'll be able to intercept both of these. So we can go for a Transpierce here. Then Hod, we can get a good idea of how good this deck is for Hod here. There we go. All right, let's see how this works. And then, yeah, Maggie doesn't have anything. Rolled a 4. Tanksock's gonna get a 21. Oh my gosh. Tanksock with a max damage 21 on that snipe. Good load. Good dodge there by Hod. Didn't dodge that one. Got the slash. Here goes Hod going in with cleanup. Remember, she deals... Every time she has a slash, she deals a successful slash attack, she inflicts 1 bleed for the next scene. So this bleed is going to be racking up pretty quickly. I want to try to mitigate damage as much as possible here. So we'll let Rob go there. Now we're not going to be able to intervene on Maggie's behalf, and that's a problem. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, we will, because we're faster than they are. And then here, do that. And then we don't want this to be a free attack here. When Clash lose. We could just let Tanksock go again. Just let him fire off. Let's see if it works. And then for Maggie, we'll just go ahead and just let it ride here. Roll to 1. He's going to lose that. Won that clash. The Tang Sock firing back here. Good clash there with Rob. Successful slash there from Hod. We got another 4 there. I actually won the clash against 7. So look at the day. We're gonna give it to Hod. All right. Let's go with Rob first since he's the fastest. We get a burn there. Then we can also intervene on Maggie's behalf. Okay, Tang Sock. He's got enough for tailoring or ink over. And Hod has enough for ink over as well. So we go sharpen blade and then honestly just go for ink over. Oh no, we don't have enough light for that. That's okay. Yeah, we get the 2 free slashes there. That's fine. And then Maggie will just wait. Maggie will just hold. So we're gonna wait for Shylock to go. There we go. Good job by Rob winning the clash there. 7 for ink over on Tang Sock. Got the 2 and then a 5. 1 turned into a 6 and that turned into an 8 from Hod. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be huge. Big damage from Hod. There's Maggie coming on in there with a free hit. Men Weapon gets a stagger on that one as well. Slash damage, slash dice gets 1 to 3. One to 3 power for, yeah, we'll just put it on Hod. We're just going all Hod here. Okay. So Maggie's good to go. There's no free attacks here. I don't really want to use our... I don't really want to use our feather shield. I think we just let Hod just... I think we let Hod just kind of just chill out. Do we let her just go ham? Let's let Hod go ham here. Maggie gets the free... So Maggie can actually just chill out then. There goes Tangsock with the indiscriminate shot. Rolled a 1, of course, and a 9. Didn't get the stagger. Come on, Tangsock. Oh my gosh. Rolled an 8, a 10, a 13. Good Lord, Hod. Honestly, Tangsock, you kind of deserve to get staggered there. I'm not gonna lie. That one was all you. Now you can go for some high-speed stabbing here. Odd needs to get some draw here. I think we'll just go for an on use. Okay, and then Robert. Nice dodging there. Incredible dodges by Maggie. Oh my gosh. Gets a stagger and another hit. 1 and a 4 here. Oh, this is it. Yep. Big time dodges by Maggie. There we go. This is Outback Troll sign out. Peace, fools. Okay. Now we go up against Tomerry, and this is where we're going to need some help. Tangsock is hurt, so he can't really go. But now is when we bring in the ringers. We bring in Team Baynard to effectively and essentially soften up this team here. And then we'll swoop in with our high emotion team and then finish them off, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. So we want to try to do as much damage as possible. We don't really want to kill the Lovestown's people because obviously Tomerry is going to res them back to 50%. So we basically just weaken them, and then we're just gonna dump everything onto Tomerry and try to do as much damage to them as we can. But here comes the real fight now. All right. So again, we don't want to go after. We don't want to kill the villagers, the townspeople. We only want to soften them up, and then let everyone else, let our next team come in and do the big time damage. So Baynard, we want to defend against this because we don't want them to get +3 strength for next scene. Then here, did anyone draw 4? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so we'll use a butterfly slash here to Tomerry. Then flash the sun up here. We can go hard reversal. And then from here, we can have Mathis Clash. There we go. And Huts gets the free range damage here. All right. Here we go. I think all attacks have been... Wait, no. This attack is free. Hang on. That attack's free. We can't have that. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. So Tomerry rolled a 1. Yasad gets the 6. Good job by Yasad. Now we have to block the second one here. Rolled a 1. Got a 17. No hit there. Here comes Huts. Max damage on the townsperson. Okay. Feel like that wasn't a great round, but Yasad didn't roll, or not Yasad, but Mathis didn't roll too well here. Hopefully Baynard draws brawl against Tomerry. And that's the one that we need to make sure doesn't hit. Which Taste My Flaming Bat definitely will stop that. And then we can go for Sunset Blade or Wait Up. Get a free hit here. I like Tending Chords. On hits, good. Then Mathis. Mathis doesn't have enough for that. Yeah, on hit, good. Instead of doing that, let's go for a better clash. Let's go for a better clash here. Okay. All right. Or a 7, got a 5. All right, good. Stop that buff attack there. Stagger deflected himself. Good job, Mathis. We did get scratched that. Baynard's still missing the rolls. All right. Could give every 3 clash wins to Baynard. Or a successful blunt attack. We'll give it to Baynard. Yeah, we need to start focusing down these these townspeople. Mathis is currently staggered. And we didn't roll high enough to really do much. So Huts doesn't have a whole lot of options here. We'll try to stop Ruckus. But luckily none of them are going after Mathis, so we'll see how this works for Baynard and scratch that. Huts rolled a 1 and then a 4. Good job, Huts. And another max damage roll. Okay. All right. Here comes Scratch That from Baynard. Baynard getting some good damage there. Don't kill him. Okay. The burn might kill him still. Put violence on. Put violence on, I guess. Yeah, let's try it on Mathis. We haven't given it to Mathis. We usually give it to Baynard, but we'll go Mathis. That's not good. So we're on the second level here. Again, we don't want to kill the townspeople. They're only attacking once. So he takes extra damage, extra stagger damage now. So I say that we ignore. I say we ignore the townsfolk and just go. Oh my God! You saw it drew double weight up. Of course he did. That's horrible. And Mathis can get the best boost here. We really should be using Transpierce here. Then you saw it. I mean, it's full send. Let's try to get as much damage as we can here. There we go, trying to get the stagger. Mary taking lots of damage. 5, 7. We got the stagger. Baynard with 14. Baynard again with 10. And another 8. Musical addiction. I mean, I guess we give it to Mathis. We went absolutely ham here, and Tomerry is staggered with only 52 HP. Do we just full send it and go after Tomerry? I think we have to. I think we just have to full send it and go after Tomerry. They all rolled a 1, so we outroll them. I think Tomerry's dead here. Mathis going in with a 12 for max damage. Baynard with 1, 5, and 2. Yasad gets the kill on Tomerry. Wow. And what was supposed to be the unimportant team ends up getting the kill on Tomerry. How did that even happen? Oh my gosh. Now we can rock out to the victory. Wow, Team Baynard coming up with the big time plays. I can't believe that. I was not expecting to get a one team kill here on Tomerry, but good Lord. That's all we needed there. And yeah, we're gonna be able to protect Huts. No one even died. 22 from Mathis. 11 from Mathis. And another 11. Oh my goodness. Mathis turning into the world beater we always knew he was. The destroyer of worlds, Mathis, is back. I think that's just gonna do it. Maynard gets the free 2, gets a free 3. Mathis with a 19. And Yasad gets a stagger as well. And I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. So the B team comes out and gets the win from a place of love. We get the achievement. Wow. What a play by Mathis. Team Baynard absolutely rolling Tomerry. Wasn't even expecting that. We get 3 books of Tomerry. I wonder what that gives us. Wow. I'm not sure if that was a malfunction with the singularity or anything, but now I see I may not be the only one to suffer from the copiousness of time. Well, anything can happen. Does that console you somehow? Not at all. I'm indifferent. I won't go through the same ordeal ever again. I retained myself, unlike those people. I persevered and I didn't let my time consume my sanity. I didn't break down. All right, let's just calm down and take a deep breath. When the memories of hard times burst forth, you gotta embrace them to the core. Urban Nightmare. A Dream Shattered is the name of the achievement that we got. Dream has been shattered, the tower's collapsed. Scene 5. L Corp, the White Knights, and Dark Days, the Distortion in the Library. With this, those 4 have been confirmed to be closely associated with each other. It caught me off guard. Who could have expected the library of all places to be a key factor of the White Knights and Dark Days? The library's location has finally been clearly determined. As if the library is revealing more of itself, the more dangerous it is considered. The building shimmering like a mirage in the midst of a fog shrouding the nest of L Corp. Those who tried to approach it got lost in the mist. We should prepare ourselves soon enough, since that mirage is slowly becoming a reality as the fog is clearing up. That means, yes, we received an official document. As of today, the library is designated as an urban nightmare by Hannah Association headquarters. Think you're getting closer? To what? The freedom you've been yearning for, I mean? I don't know. The one book is steadily on its way to completion, though. Is that book really going to resolve everything magically for you? The library quite literally holds infinite possibilities. Every possible combination of letters is written inside the books. The mere fragments of those possibilities are worthless on their own. With the help of the invitation, I can navigate the countless possibilities and reach the ones I need for the one perfect book. As I weave the books in the light following the invitation's lead, I will complete the one absolute book. I will create the book that contains all the answers I seek. That doesn't sound impossible, theoretically. I'm not just hanging on to theoretical possibilities. I can learn a lot from seeing the various sides of the city in the process of creating the one book. This has its own meaning. Then I realized once again that without the book, there's no way to find the answer from the city. What do you mean you can't find the answer from the city? I learned one thing from reading all the books of the inhabitants of the city thus far. No one is truly free in the city. Every person is chained to something. Not a single thing appears to be done out of free will. Fixers obey their offices, those offices obey the associations, and even if they know full well that their orders might get them killed, the same goes for the syndicates. Everyone is heading somewhere, but no one knows where, and no one can decide where to go. They're all drifting along with the flow. Well, I thought money could get you anything in the city, including freedom and whatever. They could be free, but they aren't. They actually seem to shun the freedom. They want to belong to something that isn't themselves. They like to define themselves with the organization they belong to or valuations made by others. Their essence is so fragile they can't even specify their own identity without encasing themselves in such a shell. Yes, this must be what the disease of the mind was all about. I was imprisoned underground and exploited for the freedom of the people of the city, after all. Taking away my freedom so that others can be free. To spread his enlightenment to the rest of the city. Talking about your previous occupation, huh? I am. I actually want to crush everything to dust at this point. I want to ruin it all. What about my freedom? Who will hold the responsibility for creating me and then carelessly leave me to suffer? I sometimes want to just forget everything. The library, the one book, all of it. You know how it feels to be denied since the very moment you were born? I do. I'm painfully aware. Because that's how my creator treated me. I would have loved him to at least tell me what I did wrong. All I could see of him was a pair of cold eyes without a single speck of expectation and a quiet remark. A tiny whisper or ordinary humans couldn't have heard. It's only a machine. I can still remember that moment so vividly as if it happened seconds ago. I curse my memory. I curse this body that hears words. I don't want to listen to it. I curse this head that reminds me of things I don't want to remember. He sounds like a nasty person. If he needed a machine to serve repetitive tasks, why did he even bother breaking the ethics amendment to create you? With human emotions and everything. I wasn't exactly born with the capability to feel emotions. It slowly awakened me inside of me over monotonous repeats. No, perhaps the truth is that he designed me so my emotions would awaken over time. Perhaps because the repetitive tasks needed emotions, he needed something that could perform an independent response to slight variations in the ever-repeating script, all the while enduring eons of time. Something he could keep in control so that I wouldn't try to deviate from the script. It wasn't a human-like machine that he needed. He needed a human with the properties of a machine. You'll never know how many desperate struggles I made to stomach the cycle. Those being? Closing my eyes. All I could do in the endless stream of moments I didn't want to see, but I had to witness, was shut my eyes. That was the least and most I could do to resist. Real nasty, but hey, that role you were forced to play did wrap up somehow. You think you can think about what to do next now, right? That's a weird sentence. Are you telling me to just forget about the past and move on? Try to be more attentive before you jabber nonsense. I can never forget. Keeping my eyes closed couldn't protect me anymore. Even a moron would have been able to envision exactly that. Even a moron would have been able to envision exactly what would happen and what kind of face everyone would make after so much time. Every second of that was inscribed into my memory, slowly and painfully. I can't forget anything once I've seen it. I still remember everything so vividly. That's why I can't forgive that man. He who left without tying up any loose ends with me. The man who created me on a whim and then let my life be crushed under the weight of time. Nah, who am I to tell you to leave the past behind or anything? I'm just suggesting you think about your next move. It can provide a little support for you at least. Kind of like making a fence around yourself. It's going to serve as a floor to fall back on in your never-ending plot of vengeance. I didn't think you'd care for that. I didn't think you'd care that much for me. It's ultimately for myself, really. Still, it seems evident that I'm heading somewhere, seeing as my body is undergoing changes. My mechanical exterior is turning to flesh, and blood has started to course through it. Still have a long way to go to reach the one book, though. Could you actually be changing into a human? Seems to be the case, although it's not quite perfect yet. Perhaps I could become a genuine human at the end of this journey. When I do, I can forget so many things so easily. Free from the deluge of memories drowning me. If I can let all the unwanted memories slide away, then I may think that about what to do next, like you said. Good Lord, Angela. The passive transfer limit has increased from 6 to 8 now. Hey, look at that. Good Lord, that was a lot of Angela. Well, before we wrap up this episode, what a finish. What an absolute finish that was, and surprised that we were able to get Tomerry right after getting Philip without fail. That was first try. So let's burn the book of Tomerry and see what we get out of that. Oh my gosh. Deal 7 damage to self. All dice on this page gain +2 power. On use. If HP is lower than 25%, all dice in this power gain +2. Those are horrific looking cards. All right, well, there you go, everyone. We get one down and one to go here, with the Queen of Hatred being our last boss that we need to continue on. But man, I can't believe that we were able to take down Tomerry so soon after taking down Philip. And yeah, we are now Urban Nightmare. and it's only going to get tougher from here. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to my second channel here if you haven't already. Go check out my main channel as well. I really appreciate it, everybody. And until next time, so long, everybody.